Alright, what's up everybody? I'm back with another video, and today we're going to be doing a state graph problem. So as you can see, we have a word problem here, and then we're going to design a state graph. So let's start by reading off the question. Draw the state graph of an FSM, so a finite state machine, for a lift that takes the material and the personnel up and down through the levels of a 4-story building under construction. The lift is only controllable from the ground by two switches X and Y. If X is equal to Y, the lift doesn't move. If XY is equal to 1, 0, the lift goes one level up, except when it is already at the highest level. And if XY is equal to 0, 1, the lift goes down one level, except when it is already at the ground. Let the finite state machine state indicate the current lift position. Alright, so I can see there's a lot of words, a lot of numbers. This question can be overwhelming, but when you break it down, this question is actually very, very simple. So we know that it's a 4-story building. So let's start off by drawing our 4 levels. So we have a circle over here, a circle over here, a circle over here, and a circle over here. And we're going to label these as level 1, level 2, level 3, and level 4. Now, we have a chart. We're going to make a chart over here, and we have X and Y. Okay? Now, we have here if X is equal to Y, right? So that's one option that could happen in this state graph. So when X is 0 and Y is 0, and when X is 1, Y is 1. And it says here, if X is equal to Y, the lift does not move. So we can write that down as doesn't move. So we're going to have these two here as doesn't move. Okay? So that's our first clue that we have to finish the state graph. Next we have, if XY is equal to 1, 0, the lift goes one level up. So we have one level up. Okay? So we have X is 1, 0, right? I'm going to put up 1. The next piece of evidence that we have to finish this problem is if XY is equal to 0, 1. So if X is 0 and Y is 1, the lift goes down one level. Right? Because it says here the lift goes down one level, except when it is already at the ground. Okay? So now we have all our options. We have 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1. So let's try and make this easier for us. We can use the same thing, X is equal to Y. So this will 0, 0, and 1, 1. We'll put this as X is equal to Y when we do our actual state graph, so there's no confusion. Okay, so the way I like to do questions like this is to always go forward and then work on the reverse mechanisms after. So if we start at level 1, let's look at all the options. So at level 1, if X is equal to Y, so if it's 0, 0, or 1, 1, what do you guys think is going to happen? Right? If X is equal to Y, what do you guys think is going to happen? It says here if X is equal to Y, the lift doesn't move. So we're going to draw a line here that come back to the same level because the lift doesn't move. It doesn't go up one level, or nor does it go down one level because it says the lift doesn't move. So at this time, I'm going to say it goes back to the same level when X is equal to Y. Right? Does everybody follow that so far? If you have any questions or concerns, please comment down below. So we have X equal to Y, it goes down to the same level. What about the next option? If XY is equal to 1, 0, the lift goes one level up. So if we're at level 1 and XY equal to 1, 0, we then go up one level to level 2. So this is when XY is equal to 1, 0. Right? It says the lift goes one level up. So we're going to go one level up. Now we go to level 2. Let's go all the level up. So like I said, the way I like to do this question is by doing all the forward ones first. So when XY is 1, 0, the lift goes one level up, except when it is already at the highest level. So now we're at level 2. So when xy is equal to 1, 0, the lift goes one level up, right? As pertaining to the rule, 1, 0, up 1 for each level. Then we have level 3, when xy is equal to 1, 0, the lift goes to level 4, right? Because it always goes one level up whenever xy is equal to 1, 0, as per the rule. Now, we have to highlight this part, except when it is already at the highest level. So at level 4, it's only a 4-story building, so there's no level 5. So what do you think happens when at level 4, xy equals to 1, 0? When xy is equal to 1, 0 at level 4, the lift stays at the same position. Okay? Because it doesn't specify that when it's xy at 1, 0 at the highest level that it goes down. So we just have to assume that it stays at the same level. Because if you can see here, if xy is equal to 1, 0, the lift goes one level up, except when it is already at the highest level. It does not specify that it comes back down, so we don't have to go back one level, and it doesn't go up, so we can just assume that it stays at the same level, which is level 4, which is the highest level for xy equals 1, 0. Okay? Now, let's start going backwards now. So we did all the forward ones from level 1 to level 4. Now let's go from level 4 to level 1. At level 4, we have xy is equal to 1, 0 already done. Now, what happens if x is equal to y? We have the lift doesn't move, right? When it's 0, 0 or 1, 1. So if the lift doesn't move, at level 4, when x is equal to y, it also stays at the same level. And let's go ahead and fill that in for everything, because at x is equal to y, the lift doesn't move for each level. Right? Can we agree on that? So we all have a circle coming back to its own specific level. Right? So when x is equal to y, the lift doesn't move, so it stays at its own level. So we have xy equal to 1, 0, it always goes up. And at the highest level, xy is equal to 1, 0, it goes back to the same level. Now, what happens if xy is equal to 0, 1? The lift goes down one level, except when it is already at the ground. So let's start from the top level, right? So at level 4, we know that if xy is equal to 0, 1, the lift goes down one level. So from level 4 to level 3, we go down one level. So we have xy is equal to 0, 1. From level 3 to level 2, we go down one level when xy is equal to 0, 1. Can we follow that part so far? Can we follow that? Now, from level 2 to level 1, it goes down when xy is equal to 0, 1. So now we have level 4 to level 3, xy is equal to 0, 1, it goes down one level. Level 3 to level 2, xy is equal to 0, 1, it goes down one level. And from level 2 to level 1, xy is equal to 0, 1, so it goes down one level. Now, what happens at level 1? It says xy is equal to 0, 1, the lift goes down one level, except when it is already at the ground. So level 1 is the ground floor. There's no parking garage, there's nothing that specifies there's a basement. So level 1 is the ground floor. So when it's at the ground, we can assume that it stays at the ground when x is equal to 0, 1. xy is equal to 0, 1. And the reason why we can say that is it doesn't specify that if xy is equal to 0, 1, that it goes back up. So we just assume that it stays at the same level, right? So now we have our 4 levels, and we have all the possible options filled out for each level. Level 1, level 2, level 3, and level 4. Right? So then after we fill all that, now we can say that we successfully completed the state graph for this word problem, right? So just make sure to look at all the numbers and all the rules, and make sure to make the certain correct assumptions about the top level and the ground level, and to not do anything unless it certainly says in the question and specifically says in the question to do a certain action depending on what xy is equal to. I hope this video made sense. If you have any questions, please remember to like, comment, and share down below. Also, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, and share. And if you have any other topics that you want me to cover, make sure to comment down below or message me through email, and I'll be sure to make a video on that topic. Thanks for watching, everybody.